Hello everybody, NC4XL. I'm going to try to do a video strictly on QSOMAP.org, and I think it's changed over to .com now. But I want to do specifically on that program for those of you that are looking at creating some of the maps that some of us use, and you're wondering how to do it. First of all, this is not a professional video, so you're going to see boo-boos and blurps, and I apologize up front so that I can continue making them. What you see is the main screen, and now I'm going to physically try to one-handed do this, so just bear with me as we go. QSOMAP is an excellent tool to do a couple things. As you see where it says Tools, I'm going to go down here to where it says Delete all my QSOs. And when I click that, I want to hit this button over here, delete all my contacts. It's going to pop up with that little screen, all contacts for NC4XL deleted. I always double click it just to do it again. Now, what has happened is my map, that if I were to go up here to where it says map, and I scroll down to where it says the type of maps that I use, which is the poly with labels, right there. Click on it, and it brings up the screen. Now, just so you know, the screen will allow you to show it by mode or by band, and it color codes them. That's what these color bars are down here in the bottom, okay? And I leave the date blank. That'll come from the ADIF file. Now, you see where it says starting a grid. This is the grid that you guys and gals put in either from your residence or from your park if you wish to be very specific and detailed. There is my grid. I click on my grid and then I hit submit. Okay. Well, what will happen is if I have an ADIF there, it will create a map. And obviously, there's no map to see because I didn't put an ADIF in there. But those are a couple points to remember. Know what your grid is. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is start out. It's an empty, no ADIF file you've deleted. I've showed you how to delete. I want to add an ADIF file. So up here where it says File, I go down to Upload Single ADIF. Okay, now this screen pops up, and I scroll down to the section where it says Browse, and on my laptop it takes me right to all my folder with all my ADIFs and stuff. And I'm going to use this park K4852 ADIF, okay? And I'm going to go down to the open. And I'm trying to be real ABC specific here. And then you see it has put that ADIF right there. I'm going to click upload. Now, stop and think a minute. When you signed up and registered for the QSOMAP.org or QSOMAP.com page, they asked for your email address. And the reason that they send you, they want to email you your information on the ADIF file that you sent up. And what I'm going to show you here is I have sent the upload up. As you see, this right down here in the bottom, this occasionally happens, is has been placed into upload queue. That means there might be some other folks that are uploading and I have to sit back and actually wait, which is okay with me. But I hit refresh and it's gone. So it's being processed. At this point, I go over to my email address, okay, and I'm looking for new mail that just has come. So let me go over to, it's hard to visually do this, and you have to forgive me. I'm inbox, and that's my storage bill. Anybody want to pay that for me? When they have sent me an email, then at that point, and I'm waiting for it to pop, there it is. All right, you see what happens? QSOMAP, and there's the email from them, and pay attention. Okay, you see that little what I call report card right there? On my phone, I screenshot that, and if you're on your device and you're able to snip it or however you do it, there is a report card, I call them. Okay, there's a report card that I call them. Okay, now what we're going to do is we have received the email. I'm going to go back to the program. I'm going back to the program. And now, there you see all these tabs up here? I'm going to the one that says Maps. I'm going to the one that says Maps. Then I'm going for myself, what I like to do. You do what you want to do. But I'm going to Maps with Labels. You see it there? Oh, I bounced off of it. Let me go back to it. Maps with Labels, right there. Click on it. As I said before, you can sort it by band. You can do it by mode. There's the color bar that goes across the top. All bands. You see all modes, all bands. And I leave this date blank because it's going off of the ADIF. And I'm going to put in my grid square. When I got my grid square in, I hit submit. Once I've hit submit, now here's where you go to your map and you scroll down. You see that little box right there where my cursor's at? Click on it. Now, here's what you first see. Okay, and with your thumb on your mouse, you can shrink it or whatever. But that's one view. You have another view. We're in the map view right there. So let's go to the satellite view. And there's what the satellite view does. Okay, so now you have a means of doing this map. This is not the same as N3FJP. N3FJP is a different map. But I want to change and just look on a 40 meter. So I go back over here. You see where it's at. Click on it. Now, I'm going to go back to the top. And this time, where it says all bands, I'm going to put it on 40 meters. I'm going to put it on 40 meters. There's 40. And now, once I have done that, you see the map has changed. Okay, and I want to view it, so I'm going to go right here and scroll up with it. And you can see all the contacts that I made on 40 meters. Everything was short yesterday on the distance on 40 meters, and you can see it there. Now, I want to change that to a different appearance, so we'll go over here, and maybe that'll help a little bit. That's how you do it. And you can do it for 20, 40, 17, 6. You could do it for CW. Let me get out of here and show what I'm talking about. You could do it by mode. okay, you could go over here to where the mode is, and you can click on CW, digital, sideband, AM. You have options that are available. You're not stuck. And you can create the map that you want using this. This is an excellent program. Secret. And here's the secret that I'll give you with what I do for Parks on the Air. I will upload my ADIF file to here first, because if I should happen to have a call that I fat fingered, we'll say KN4XPPJ. I accidentally hit the J, but I didn't catch it. And scrolling through X number of contacts, we'll use 200 for a round number, you can't visually see all the errors that you think you might not have made. And what happened is the program allows me to upload it and sends me the report card. I'm going to turn this around. Sends me the report card. And when I look at the report card, it'll tell me 3 calls not added because QRZ did not recognize them. You could have fat fingered a call, typed a 0 instead of an O, or an O instead of a 0. You have a maritime mobile and you didn't put the maritime mobile, so it shows them in their country and not off of the coastline. There's a couple things there. Another issue you may see, and this has nothing to do with the program, it's to do with the owners of the call sign. They may not have updated their grid properly in the FCC database or the QRZ database, so it shows them somewhere else totally off the map, thinking you got another country and you did not. That's my video, folks. This is an excellent tool to help you. And after I've done this and I've verified all my contacts, then I'll upload it to Parks on the Air. I upload it to LOTW, EQSL, and so forth. Just thought I'd share this with you. This is specifically on QSOMAP, and I've done one on the N3FJP with this, but I wanted to be specific on this one because I think a lot more people can use it for their other amateur radio logs that they have at home and see where they have been talking to. It's fun. Bless you. Have a super day. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers, and I'm not just a darling old man, and I have no idea what I look like, so laugh and have fun because I always want to put a smile on your face. 73s.